Investors have had an unpleasant experience this week. The S&P turned into negative territory. However, investors have an opportunity here. According to our guest, let's bring in Clark Geranen, Chief Market Strategist at Calbay Investments. Thank you so much indeed for joining us. I guess that's the odd thing about the market. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, and you can find bargains potentially.
Yes, absolutely. We do see this as an opportunity. With the S&P now down over 5% year to date, and we've had the 10% drawback over the past 20 days, really we've been seeing this as an opportunity. At the end of 2024, we did see a rollover from the large cap growth names into value names, which now we've seen NASDAQ down over 10% year to date, and even more so since the peak. As we've seen, this has played out in the equal weight S&P 500, which is only down less than 2% and not getting hit nearly as much as the market weight S&P has been. Right. So we do feel that this is an opportunity. When we've seen these quick pullbacks like we have over the past 20 days, the other 5 times that this has happened in this short of a window, last time was in 2020. And in all of those circumstances, positive gains in 3-month, 6-month, and 12-month. So we do think that that sets some nice precedents heading into this year.
Give us that number again, if you would. So a bearish performance leads pretty reliably to gains. Give us that number again, Clark, would you?
Sure. So over the past 20 days, there's been a 10% pullback in the S&P 500. Okay. Which is one of the 5 fastest pullbacks of 10% or more. So from the 52 weeks high that we hit back in February, we've had a greater than 10% pullback. Of the other 4 times that this has happened, the 3-month, 6-month, and 12-month performance off of those lows have all been positive returns.
That is the good news. What about the Mag 7? I know it's a very broad group, but are you seeing attractive opportunities there in these tech giants?
Sure, there are. Well, we have seen Apple hold up recently, and sometimes they trade conversely to the rest of the markets, but not that we're out of the Mag 7. Right? At the end of 2024, we did have to perform a rebalance. And the old adage, pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. And so we saw that so far over the past 2 months in the NASDAQ. So I wouldn't say we're underweight. At this point, we're just equal weight Mag 7 and going to hold on to those positions for the long term.
Clark, thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate it. Clark Geranen joining us there, a Chief Market Strategist at Calbay Investments. Coming up, we are counting down to that Bank of Canada rate decision, and we have a panel of experts lined up for you to break down the announcement. We'll return right after this.